New Year's wishes to all of you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Happy New Year, partner. A couple weeks left now in the regular season. Man, you get to this point, we're talking new year, but for the guys, it's been a long season to this point.
This is such an interesting time for the players because part of the league, Mike, they're coming down the home stretch and their season's going to be over. They're not in playoff contention. They're starting to plan off-season vacations and get away from the game a little bit. Then the rest of the league, they're coming down the home stretch here thinking that their season's going to go on into the playoffs and make a run for the Super Bowl. So, yes, you're tired. Yeah, you're late.
The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
One of the best parts of the week, Mike, is when we have an opportunity to sit down and visit with these guys during the production meetings. And the thing that we both came away with was, while he was happy with the overall performance of his team a week ago, you could tell that lone interception left a bit of a bad taste in his mouth.
Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize him. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
If his preparation for this game is any indication of how he's going to perform today, Mike, they're going to be hard to beat. He played really well last week, but when we talked to his coaches, they told us, they're like, he has lived here all week. He has taken his level of play even up another notch. And if he can continue to operate this system, continue to get all of his weapons involved, this leadership, this ability to lead by example, it's going to rub off on the rest of this offense. I think they're going to have a good chance of changing from last week's loss to coming away today with a victory.
On second down, Stroud. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And the visitors will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left. But this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. Second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Here's 3rd and 7. Hill brought in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 2. Handoff here, up the middle. He's got space inside the 25. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Out now is the field goal unit. They'll try to pick up 3 points here. His kick is good. And the visitors will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bills offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And things are getting a little tight with 2 weeks left in the regular season. Already, we can look ahead in both conferences to some critical divisional matchups ahead in Week 18. 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That'll be intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Extra point attempt to come here. His kick is good. And the visitors are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They'll begin here on the ground. The ball's out. It is picked up by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Hill brought in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Now they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And, man, they're too fast for linebackers. And
oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
On fourth down, out comes the punter. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Bills offense and their running back set to go once more. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll send him over to the left. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he's going to get him a 1st down. The tackle made up around the 20-yard line.
This is just another creative wrinkle that they can add to their offense to help move the chains. They don't do a ton of sweeps throughout the course of the game, but they do just enough here and there to keep the defense guessing.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, they're
in trouble, and down he goes.
You know what they say about Murphy's Law, Mike? Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. He's had a pick 6 earlier in the game. Now he takes a sack. Fortunate for him, there's a lot of football to be played, but this has been a disastrous start.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, he tried to get away, but he can't break free, and that is going to be a safety. Well, the quarterback just kept going back and back, and you're wondering, what's he going to do? And, well, there's the answer. He's going to give the defense 2 points.
Yeah, and you have to wonder, Mike, did he just lose track of actually how far he was retreating? And at some point, you think that ball's going to come out, and he's going to throw it away and move on to the next down, but he didn't. And now the defense is going to take advantage and get 2 points.
That's fielded at about the 18.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him. They've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Tight end going in motion here. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw.
The 1st down pass.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now a handoff, running right. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at third down. He'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Chicago. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bills offense ready to get back to work. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll run with the rookie drafted in the 3rd round. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Fires quickly. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The defense has it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back, but either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Now a run on 1st down. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So after 1, what will the 2nd quarter have in store? And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. Stroud to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense.
And they are all over him yet again. He'll go down once more.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
On 4th down, Daniel Whelan is on to punt. Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he is in the midst of a sensational season currently second in the NFL in passing yards. He'll send a tight end in motion right. On play action, he'll set up. Oh, no chance to get rid of that ball. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now, faking the give. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. He'll drop to throw. This one caught by the back, out of the backfield. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Here's their punter now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Bills offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Now, Stroud. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
At the 26-yard line.
Stroud. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Stroud going to set up to throw. Quick throw taken in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll start really in field goal territory already, but they're looking for more. Offense got it, 1st and 10. He's going to look for the home run ball.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner, and next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
This one caught by Parker. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw, it's Stroud. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The visitors' offense about ready to take over once more. They've opened up a big lead already, trying to put this one to bed maybe before halftime. Another drive starts here with 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
On 3rd down, they'll set up to the pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Having a dominant pass rush so often translates to wins. But that's hardly been the case here, Mike, and they're able to add another sack to their total before half, and that's great. But somehow they still find themselves trailing, and that's the only thing that matters.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Stroud. Going up top. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. Here's Daniel Whelan now, as he's on to punt for Buffalo. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. So now this team's offense ready to get back at it. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. Carter, the man in motion. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play calling. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll look to throw again. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. One final throw before the break. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17, as we'll send you down to Orlando now for Jonathan Coachman as our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. And it's
And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Greg, you always talk about it. Take care of the ball. And in this, from the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Already.
Stroud to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
3rd and 5. Here's Stroud. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. The Bills bringing on the punt team, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This one, returnable. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. This team's offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. He'll look to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
Receiver in motion, going right. Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and a yard. Carter, the man in motion. He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st down, Chicago.
They'll look to throw yet again. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Back to the air one more time. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to...
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From out of the gun, and for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Bills are going to get it back here just past the 35.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, Stroud. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down. Now give on the ground, and he's inside the 10, pushing forward for a gain of 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5, brings up 2nd and 5.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Up the middle they go. And he's close to the 1st down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Now, Stroud. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Bills.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is, they're enough time to come all the way back.
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. No problem there on the extra point. And the Bills are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the actually the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game, under pressure all game long, the secondary feasting on his passes. Carter, the man in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one complete right side. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
Still first down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Sending a receiver right. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Chicago.
First down, Chicago.
Carter, the man in motion. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. The home team's offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards, marked with the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the visitors are going to take over just shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's into the hands of the fullback. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Point after try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the visitors will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Thrown left side, the catch is made. That is catch number 60 for the season. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Now he'll air one out. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. It's up and good. And the visitors are able to extend the lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. The Bills offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He's going to tuck it and go. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down. Stroud going to set up the throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
It's a pickup of 12 yards. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. On 1st down, it's Stroud. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9. Here we go.
Stroud. And more of the same. Another interception. And the visitors are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Now a give up the middle. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. They'll stick with him again. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick hitting slant there. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Not much there, maybe a yard. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Slot man in motion right. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They face 2nd down and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. An extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good. And the Bills are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Illegal touching. Offense.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
So it's a win for our visitors. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here.